sort of what your ambitions were as a young guitarist and stuff like that. I mean, you didn't immediately
initial stages, you mean?
Yeah, sort of. You know, you didn't go immediately into a group,
No. Although I did play, once I started getting a few chords together and a few licks together, I was searching feverishly for other musicians to play with. Yeah, that's for sure. But I couldn't find any. It wasn't as though there was an abundance like there are today. And I used to play with many groups on and off. You know, anyone that could get it keep together, really. You know, that sort of thing.
This is like before Neil Christian, those people.
Just before Neil Christian.
Right. Yeah.
It was Neil Christian who saw me playing in a local hall, and he suggested that I play in his town. Well, I like to play in his town, which is in London. You know, I lived in the suburbs.
Were you from the suburbs?
Yeah. So the 15-year-old guitarist went marching up to London with his guitar. And I played with him for a few years.
You know, what sort of got you interested in guitar playing? Was it just hearing it on record, or?
Exactly. Yeah. I've seen many records that are supposed to turn me on to Wands and play, but it was Baby Let's Play House, personally. Yeah. You've got to understand that in those days, rock was such a dirty word. You know, it wasn't even being played by the media. They just wouldn't play it. When I said they wouldn't play it, maybe usually one record a day.
But it wasn't really till the Beatles that...
Oh, no, it broke well before the Beatles. But, you know, during the period that those records were coming out, you know, we got in this morning, which Jerry Lee Lewis records, you do about one record a day. That's why you were forced to be a record collector, if you wanted to get to be part of it. Now, I heard that record, and I just wanted to be part of it. I knew something was going on. I heard an acoustic guitar and a slap bass and an electric guitar, the string instruments, and my voice, and it seemed to generate so much energy that I just thought, there's something happening here and I want to be part of it. And that's when I started. Mind you, it took a long time before I got anywhere. I mean, by that I mean got, you know, started to get any sort of dexterity.
You didn't pick it up really fast? I mean, you weren't...
Well, yeah, I mean, I could pick it up as fast as... I mean, I was only learning off of records. I mean, I used to get Nicky Nelson records to pinch the James Burton licks and each new Presley. And I used to sort of learn the note for note perfect, you know. And used to get B.B. King records. But all those sort of... That was just in the early stages. And then after a while, I guess after one writes one's first song or something, you tend to depart from all that when your own style starts coming through. You know?
Yeah.
It's inevitable. You know, you've got to have some sort of framework to work on.
Yeah. So how old were you when you left Neil Christian and started really going into doing sessions, and how did you get into doing sessions?
Well, I left Neil Christian when I was about 17, I guess. 16 and a half, 17. I went to art college for 18 months. And then during that period I was jamming at night in the blues club, because by that time they just started to happen. I mean, of course I already knew all this sort of music, you know. And so I used to go up and jam with the interval band. Somebody asked me would I like to play on a record. And then before I knew where I was doing all these sort of studio dates at night, going to art college in the daytime. And there was a